Hey y'all. Um, I just saw the funniest thing on the side of the road, so I had to stop and tell y'all about it. I mean, I know that we all get irritated, and I get really irritated sometimes, you guys, and it's inexplicable for me. That's a nice looking rig. I wonder where he's going. Anyway, um, I do get irritated, and sometimes I'm just like, what is wrong with me? Why am I so irritable? But anyway, this is not about me being irritable this morning. Oh, yeah, I am irritable about this. Now, my friend told me that this particular drugstore was getting a drive through. Y'all, I'm lazy, and I'll admit that. I'm not ashamed to say I am lazy. If I wasn't, I would park my car in the parking lot and go inside the fast food joints. But I don't. I love going through the drive-through. I love that when I got Tank and I figured out that he was tall, but he was short enough for me to go through all the drive-throughs. I was in seventh heaven. But anyway, so she told me that this um, drugstore was going to get a drive-through. So I have all my prescriptions, and y'all know from the last video I did that I was going in there to get something straightened out. And thank goodness they had it all straightened out for me. So thank goodness. Thank God. Thank you. And but I said, about how long will it be before y'all get your drive-through thing set up? And she said, we're not getting one. I said, really? She goes, no, we have a couple of locations that do have drive-throughs, but this one doesn't and isn't going to get one. I'm going to beat my friend. Y'all, I know we all have our favorite little places to go, right? Well, this particular drugstore, I don't really care for it. I would have never had my prescriptions transferred there if I hadn't have thought there was going to be a drive-through. So now I don't know what I'm going to do, and I going to change them again down to an old pharmacy that I used to use that has a drive-through. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. So yeah, it I get irritated easily. But I was driving down the street coming over to Bread of Life, and we're at a stoplight, and there's a car in front of me and one over to the right hand side, and that's where you can turn into McDonald's and Starbucks and all that kind of stuff. And so there's this kid, young guy, looked probably in his 20s, I don't know. And he was in this old beat up car, which there's nothing wrong with that. But he's showing this sense of entitlement, we'll call it. He's got himself a nice little mohawk, okay? He's got this mohawk. And it's about that long. And it is bright royal blue. I don't have a problem with that. His haircut was nice and neat and all gelled and sticking up, and probably took him an hour to do that. He's yelling, his car door window is down, and he's yelling at the car in front of him. Go! Go! What's the matter with you? Go! Y'all, it's a good thing I didn't have a rock sitting here next to me, because I think I would have flung it over and tried to hit him with it. I got irritated because he was irritated. How rude. I mean, and as soon as he got all that out, the light turned. Da-da! It's like people that are driving on the freeway and they're going in and out of traffic and they're honking at you because you're not going fast enough to suit them. And then what happens? You end up side by side at the next stoplight. I just don't understand, y'all. I mean, is he the president of some corporation and he's got to get there for some big meeting? I don't think so. Is he a brain surgeon and he's a little late to get started operating on somebody's head? I don't think so. He was probably going to get a Starbucks. It's crazy, y'all. To be that worked up and irritated over a few seconds, it wasn't even half a minute, to get that pissed off at someone else. That man's going to have himself a heart attack. Yeah, I said heart attack, if you couldn't hear me over the cement mixer. But I mean, people that act like that all the time, he's young. He's gonna set, he was a little, I wouldn't say he was slim and trim, let's put it that way. But I mean, if he keeps gaining weight and he keeps getting this upset over little stuff, he's gonna have a heart attack, y'all. It's crazy. Is it worth it? I don't think so. So I'm going to try today to be a nice girl, keep my mouth shut. I think we're having training this morning. I don't know what it's for. Maybe on the little cash register or something. But anyway, I'm going to be a good girl. I'm not going to get impatient. I'm going to keep my mouth shut, and I'm just going to do what I need to do. I challenge y'all to do that today while you're doing something fun. Bye, y'all.